All right, all right. Hey, hey. So, welcome back, Taurians. Let's go ahead and jump on into what's the big theme for the month of December. I wanted to go ahead and do just a quick touch base, and I had a special request that we get to a Taurus video. So, here we are. Let's get to it. So, for my Taurians, we have, oh, and before I get too deep into this, you guys, don't let me forget tomorrow night, which is Monday, I will be going live on this channel at 6 p.m. Any prizes from our Christmas party that were not collected are going to be re-gifted during that live session. And then at 6:30, I'm going to jump over to my other channel, Tarot Dog Regretless Life with Aries. You'll find the free link to that channel right there in the description box. And I'll be going live over there as well. Hi, Nina. All right, so we have Temperance and we have the Tower. So the big themes for Taurus is peace and freedom. Peace after, obviously, like in the month of December, this Taurus is letting go of something so that something else calmer can take its place. I feel like there's this elevation energy in the way Taurus is behaving. They are letting go instead of like latching on and being determined that they want something to be the way they want it to be. This Taurus is like, nah, you know what? Sometimes better to let go of something instead of like trying to hold on to a, like a squiggling pig that's trying to get away from me. I don't know why that just came to my mind. Like, if you've ever tried to, capture like a little piglet on the loose or something. That was a part of my background at one point. So I have a memory of that, but, it's harder to do sometimes. Sometimes you just go, never mind, let them run. It feels like the Taurus is letting go of something that wants to run. And I'm not saying somebody's running away from the Taurus. I'm just saying a situation that Taurus is just like, you know what? I'm just going to be super balanced about this and trust that if something is too much trouble, it's causing too much conflict, it keeps, it's harder for me to hold on to an idea or a person or a situation because it seems like everything is stacked against it. Maybe I just let it go. Maybe I do let that dream seemingly fall apart, because sometimes when we let stuff fall apart, it's amazing how it actually winds up coming back to us. This that or it's replaced by something entirely differently. But in the month of December, we have a lead character here. Boy, we got the Hermit next and the Emperor. We have all four major arcana. Very strong messages, very strong energy in general. That Hermit energy is, I think that our Taurus is kind of like stepping back from things. And if somebody or something wants to pursue them, Taurus allows themselves to be the sought after. Multiple times what we see is Taurus sitting here calmly, Taurus sitting here calmly, Taurus, saying, yeah, I'm releasing this. And then Taurus standing here calmly. Everything says Taurus is not the one in an undignified grapple. They are simply saying, nah, not going to worry about it. I'm going to step back. If anything, I'm going to contemplate, I'm going to think about what's the reason that I experienced the things that I did. And the more I think Taurus thinks about this, the more the power shifts back into their sphere. The Taurus winds up, look at how they're like taller than these buildings, right? This seems to be that in releasing control of something, our Taurus actually gains the control, which there's a lot to be said for that, right? The not latching on, there's a lot to be said for that. So we have Aries, we have Virgo, we've got Scorpio, we've got Sag. Big energy for Taurus in the month of December. King of Swords, Two of Wands, Queen of Swords. This begins, for me anyway, to look like if Taurus pulls their energy back, possibly from an air sign, and this could even be that Taurus pulls their energy back, meaning they meet that person where their energy is. So let me put it this way. The air energy can have that that notorious angle of like aloof, won't really contribute to conversation. This is like in the negative perspective, right? Doesn't respond when someone is attempting to create open dialogue. I mean, that would be the negative. Now, granted, both of these air energies are upright, but they're upright now after the Taurus releases control over a situation. So if Taurus was trying to elicit, you know, collaboration from someone, was trying to elicit conversation out of someone, and the person was like, it was like trying to, what do they say, trying to squeeze like um, blood out of a rock, trying to squeeze juice out of, some inanimate object. Taurus said, nah, I'm not going to do that. It's too exhausting to try, milking a rock. Forget it. They don't want to talk. Well, I'll meet them in that energy, but I'm not doing it. Be like, well, now I'm really mad. And I'm going to hold my energy back, and it's going to take energy for me to hold back. No, the Taurus is sitting back, relaxing, contemplating just kind of what they want to do next. And I think that almost like confuses somebody to the point where they go, wow, Taurus, I notice you haven't been trying to get me to communicate. Now I'd really like to. In fact, what the heck is Taurus doing? Why aren't they trying to talk to me? I need to talk to them. Taurus, again, we see sitting here, and they're kind of looking at other things in life. I don't think that this is some kind of like power struggle where you didn't talk to me, so now I won't talk to you. No, all of this feels super calm and super like our Taurus is simply reflecting on not even the situation so much. They're just saying, that's exactly what I'm going to let go of. If somebody is aloof, if somebody doesn't contribute, there's a lot of other things in my life to give my attention to. Now, this could be to someone starting to get the rumble in the jungle that I can hear like something's different, their like inner lion is howling saying, where's my Taurus? Why aren't they out there? I don't see them. I don't hear from them. And now I want to talk to them. The power has shifted into Taurus's field. Taurus is the one in charge of this connection now, because what they recognize is Taurus is aloof. They're sitting up here waiting for the Taurus now to communicate with them because they want to talk. Where is Taurus? Taurus is out here once again, sitting down, but they're at a higher level. You notice how this is almost like maybe somebody lives in a high-rise apartment complex, or this is almost like the apartment became like a hot air balloon or like a Macy Day Parade float, and it still is like anchored here to the earth. Both of these cards have a similar energy to them. It's like, look, the connection is still here in the 3D, but the energy has elevated and is above it. It's almost like, even here with Taurus being way up, tall, Taurus being way up high here, it keeps feeling like Taurus has removed themselves and they're sitting above the conflict, and they're saying, you're very welcome, sweetheart. Shout out to you in London, honey. I saw your request. This feels like we have a Taurus who has removed themselves from the melee, the chaos, the conflict, the drama. And now that they've done that, and they're actually looking at other things. In fact, they're seeing like, wow, there's all these other stuff, to look at up here on the horizon. You notice that she's got her looking glass or spy glass. There's so much more for me to contemplate. I think that this character is starting to recognize it could be a king, doesn't have to be. We do have a feminine kings, could be same-sex couples, could be reverse gender roles. That part's always irrelevant to me. But the thing is, somebody feels the distance. They know that Taurus has withdrawn. They know that the Taurus has pulled themselves back, their energy back. And at this point, they may even sense that Taurus might be looking in a different direction. From this higher perspective, no longer chasing this person or needing this person to connect with them, no longer demanding answers from this person, no longer expecting anything from this person, simply rising above it and surveying what else the world has to offer. And that is how the power shifts squarely into, like, the ball is in Taurus's court. Now this air sign feels the distance. The distance that they used to be keeping from Taurus is now they're acutely aware of what that distance is. The only thing is they're the ones who created it. All Taurus did was go, okay, you want to run? Go ahead. You go ahead and run. You can run as far away as you want to energetically. That's okay. I'm not chasing. In fact, I'm going to go look over here. So Taurus matched their aloofness with not aloofness in return, but rather with like, okay, I release you. You do whatever you need to. I'm not even going to ask you. I have other things to turn my attention to. Now it doesn't feel so good to this character. So throughout the month of December, what we see is Taurus releases stress and anxiety. They focus more on the horizon, on things that they want in their life, and they actually gain power in a situation that previously had been imbalanced. Now, this could be anything, it doesn't have to be about relationship, but we do have a king and a queen of swords, so it does look like it should have been matched. We have justice here, we have queen of wands. Here's the thing, the not only is the power shifting in Taurus's favor, but it's about time that Taurus is seen as this very desirable, very alluring, very attractive energy. Masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. They're coming across now as a queen of wands. It's like whomever wasn't paying enough attention to Taurus, was aloof, wanted to be chased, or felt entitled to withhold, now that Taurus has just simply let them act that way, now they're seeing the, like, oh my God, everybody's going to want this Taurus. How did I not notice how attractive, how alluring, how sexy, how powerful this Taurus was? How did I not notice this before? And now they got like this awareness, like their eyes are wide open and they're realizing what they have to lose in Taurus. It is interesting that what they see in Taurus is true strength now, true, gorgeous energy. Think of it like this. You can see just a still photo of anyone and go like, oh yeah, they're okay looking, they're whatever. But then if you see that person in their element, that's when you go, oh my God, that person's so sexy. That happens all the time with we'll use like rock stars as a great example. Lots of times rock stars, if you just saw a simple photo and you didn't see them on stage performing and singing, and they have this talent that makes them like so sexy, so handsome, so beautiful, you might just think like, oh, that person's, they're attractive. Okay. But I'm not like turned on by them. And then you see them in their element and it's like, ho, 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 somebody give me, some ice, because I'm on fire for this person. That's the equivalent of what's going on. And it's about damn time is what I will say. It is about damn time that they see this Taurus in this glory. The only thing that I really don't like about it is that it's so ironic that it's not until the power struggle shifts that now they're like, oh my God, Taurus is so hard to get. Now I want the person that's so hard to get. Now I see how attractive they are. Now I see their self-respect. Now I see their power. I see their beauty. I see that they're not someone I can easily get next to. And it bugs me that it seems like, this is karmic justice coming in, that now Taurus is not going to be easy for them to get next to, but it still is also an imbalance that this is what it took for someone to recognize. Emperor. What they're realizing though, and this is their karma, they're realizing that this Taurus is not only an emperor, but they're going to match with one as well. And if we go back to that other emperor, this actually is a feminine emperor and this is a masculine emperor. It's like recognizing what they lost in this Taurus, and they're recognizing who Taurus really matches with, and they're also knowing Taurus is going to end up with someone that matches them in that energy. I think they're starting to recognize it could have been me. Oh, that song by Billy Ray Cyrus took me till now to see that it could have been me. I think they're under the impression throughout the month of December that they might have just lost their chance to be with Taurus, or they're just recognizing the kind of mate that Taurus deserves. And that could be hitting them really hard to recognize, like, why did I not see the courage, the strength? Maybe this Taurus was a little understated. Maybe they were very patient. They were very loving. And someone took that as like a weakness and thought, oh, I can just steamroll them. This Taurus doesn't get steamrolled in any aspect of life. This is somebody who can run an entire empire. This is somebody who they're probably well respected. They may have a ton of responsibilities already in like the workplace. It feels like it's a month where Taurus's energy level is shifting and their power is shifting. They may be asked to, step up to higher levels of responsibility, like in the workplace and in, different organizations and whatever they're doing, whoever they interact with. I think throughout the month of December, this suggests that our Taurus is going to really be seen in their power. Whereas before, and it might not have just been this one character we've been talking about, there could have been multiple people who are just like, oh, Taurus is great. Yeah, they're always so handy. They're always around. They're always like so patient. They always get the job done. They're always so stoic. And it's like the month of December, light bulbs are going on, and people are like, Taurus is freaking fantastic. My God, they could do anything. But this Taurus is kind of like almost like a quiet but incredibly powerful person. But I don't think they walk around and sass about how great they are. And I think because they're not like a shameless self-promoter, it takes characters who deal with this Taurus a little bit of time to recognize just how much they've struck gold by having this Taurus in their lives. Well, that's changing in the month of December, but in particular, it's changing for one particular character. Look, if this Taurus is going to end up with an emperor, this is what's expected. And I think it's expected because Taurus's power is being really highlighted throughout the month of December. I don't know that it's going to be that person from the past. This looks like if this person from the past cannot be an emperor, they simply know they're going to be losing Taurus to an emperor. I don't know that we didn't see anything about the quality of them being able to change. And I didn't want to. I wanted to focus only on the Taurus for right now. I like the fact that it's a month of stepping into one's greatest power and then being recognized for that self-possessed, confident, competent energy. So I'm going to leave that one here. You guys, thank you so much. I will saw you guys later. I suddenly was speaking like a 5-year-old. All right, you guys, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow night here and then also on my other channel. All right, bye, guys.